Whoa, okay, yeah, Hey, Ross, and I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all the shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder, in this life, girl, it ain't simple. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all the shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder, in this life, girl, it ain't simple. Hit up Sally, I'm like, fire, what we doing today? Fuck these other niggas, boy, they wanna ride. The way rockstar lifestyle every night. Hey, and my feelings about some shit, so I get high today. Girl, if I give you my heart, will you drive away? Can you stay with me? I'm done. Love your vibe, you make me nervous, wanna run away. You be on my mind, I hit you up tonight. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder in this life, girl, it ain't simple. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. It get harder in this life, girl, it ain't simple. Post-traumatic stress, I feel like Steven Tyler. Respect to the face, I'm going on the wire, no liar. Really be spinning that fire, that spinning like tires. Don't want your clout, I don't like. Hey, fuck it, I'd rather let you talk. I got this out like a moonwalk. She told me she loved me, I told her don't let me too hard. Pulling up in like 2 cars, I'm finna stop in like 2 bars. I got this out like a Mozart, I got niggas like a go-kart. Sometimes I wish I seen a shooting star. Wouldn't wish for fancy cars, better days. Wish I could be a bird so I could fly away. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder in this life, girl, it ain't simple. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. It get hard up in this life, bro, it ain't simple.
On New Music Mondays on the Wong channel.
When I wake up in the morning, wake up. When I wake up in the morning, wake up. When I wake up in the morning, wake up. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping, slacking, lacking, cause I'm really out here getting it. Come on.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Wong Lorraine, and it is Monday. That's right, New Music Mondays. New Music Mondays. I can't hardly say it today. Yes, we do this every Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. Broadcasting live from BU Radio Network out of the BU studios, most definitely. And this is the Wong channel. Got my sidekick here with me today, Miss Nikki. What's up, Miss Nikki?
What's crack-a-lacking?
I don't know. You tell me, girl.
Hey, look, it's hot outside.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
Yeah, Satan's toenails.
Yeah, Satan's toenails. Yeah. So, how was your weekend, girl?
Hey, my weekend was very relaxing.
Yeah, I heard you tell your people that you were going to be staying in.
Yes.
So you stayed in on Saturday.
Man, I got spoiled with it. I thought today I was supposed to stay in also.
You can't stay in on Mondays.
Okay.
No, you got to come on to work.
Got to get back up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to come on do your thing on Mondays.
Okay. It was hard though, you know. It was a good thing that I did rest. I needed that because I don't do that. I don't know what that means.
Well, you busy.
Yeah, very busy.
You know, you and your girls are busy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I hit 50K today.
Oh, 50K.
I hit 50,000 followers in the past month and a half.
50K today. Y'all give it up.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about that artist epidemic joint that we had on Friday night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was nice. We had some great talent out
Yes,
there.
that was
you know.
really a good show. It was a nice show.
Yes.
It was a tough crowd, but hey, we pulled them out. We heard some yelling and some moaning and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a mixture. It was a
Yeah.
good mixture
Mhm.
of crowds. Well, Lord, let us just thank you for bringing us through another week. Everybody didn't make it.
Yeah.
But we are here to celebrate you, to celebrate what we do, our new talent, to just give thanks to you for keeping us here and keeping us doing what we do.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a very special guest, as usual,
Yeah.
in the building. Amen.
Amen.
That's right. I'm talking about my girl, Young Blair. What's up, girl?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Hey,
thank you.
hey, Young Blair. You know, I interviewed Young Blair about four or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
she
hair
came.
was a lot shorter back then.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you had a really like a crew cut.
Yeah, I had the little mohawk going on. Then I had the fade, Then I had the
Yeah.
Bobby Brown going, the little comb
Yeah.
over the part.
Yeah, so you be going through it.
Yeah, but my hair grows fast. So
I know.
that's why
I
cut
noticed
it,
the other
you know.
night.
Yeah.
It's nice and thick too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I try. I
Yeah.
try to keep up with it because I be quick to put some scissors or some clippers to it.
Yeah.
Especially if don't nobody want to do it because I don't do hair. I'm not a beautician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just hair. I'm a beautician.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have growing hands.
Yeah.
So-
thank you.
So you need to get with Miss Nikki.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
My wife is
definitely.
just telling me you need to find a beautician. 'Cause I don't
Yes.
do hair.
Well,
I do
Nikki is
my
good
hair.
too.
I don't
Yeah.
do-
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So we can definitely get that going for you. We're so glad to have you on tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
We're gonna be getting into you a little bit, finding out what you're all about. It's been a minute, and you have grown. You have grown so much.
Thank you.
You have grown so much since 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. So, but that song you spitting is early morn.
Yeah. It's still relevant.
It's still
It's gonna
relevant.
always be relevant.
It's still, I liked it when you were performing the other night, and before you went into that song, you say, "This is my song."
Yeah, this is the one right here. This
This
is my
is
song.
my
Yeah.
That's good when
song.
you can give your own song credit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because
So-
I hear it so much when I come to these events.
yeah,
That's one of the number one songs that a lot of even the competing artists are like, yo, early morning, that's my song.
Early morning is out the hook.
Yeah, so
yeah. So, you did it at the award show too.
Yeah.
And by the way, she is a New Music Money's award nominated
Yeah.
artist.
yes.
Yeah. She was up for
Female hip hop artist.
best female hip hop artist.
2022.
That's right. That's right. So you got to go and get that thing next year.
Yes,
Yes, I am.
Claim it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
2023, you got to go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
Like Jordan, gotta go fly.
Yes, indeed. So, let's get into you a little bit because your style is a little different. You're more on the tomboyish side. So I'd like to know, how do you see yourself in this business as the tomboy type? I mean, where do you think you're gonna fit in with that?
Well, all I know is that I am who I am. I wouldn't even necessarily put myself in a category. I am a person, first, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I am very masculine when I dress, and that's
Mhm.
because that's the way I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
clothes,
feel you on that
the
one.
clothes don't make me, it's the person that's underneath the clothing. But I also want to be able to let people know it's okay to be yourself.
Mhm.
You don't necessarily have to have a label or a stigma that comes with that, because
Right.
a lot of women that dress masculine, they are not lesbians or into same sex, but they're
LBGT.
judged. Yeah, LGBTQ.
Mhm. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, A, B, C,
It's a
D,
lot.
E, F, G.
It's a lot of different. You know, when I was growing up, either you was a dyke or
Oh,
or you were a stud,
Yeah.
and dyke wasn't the word that you wanted
was
people
not
to
the
No,
call
dyke
you.
was
You
dyke
know what
is
I'm
still
saying?
not the word
no.
because you
Exactly.
still have people calling
Yes. or butches
lesbians.
or
Yeah.
it's a lot of different words. So at the end of the day, I always tell myself and I tell others that I'm me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm Blair. You don't have to label or put um stigmas on me or put me in a category.
Right.
I like women and that's it. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be you a stem or you're a stud or you're soft
hmm
lipstick. It's just so much different.
It's so much
so
stuff out
much,
there.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. We saw that last night on the BET Awards.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, everyone is an individual. So
Yeah.
I can't judge you or say, hey, you're this and you that, and I
Mhm.
mean you.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is and how it's always been.
Mm-hmm.
This new age is what's putting the labels on everything. And,
Right.
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, this has been going on for generations and generations.
Yeah.
and generations.
Yeah. So I asked the question though, because you don't see many. I mean, maybe you can enlighten me. Many tomboys out there doing hip
Yeah,
hop.
I don't. I mean,
You really don't.
Well-
So there should be a real easy available space right there.
yeah, but you know what? It is a difficult category to fill because you have to understand that the hip hop industry hasn't really had that. They had the brat, but the brat was, so.
Mhm.
Because behind the scenes, who she really was a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's who she was. And she
Mhm.
didn't hide that. But at the end of the day, in front of the camera, we saw this rough and tough individual, with the
Mhm.
baggy clothes and the
Mhm.
masculine kind of swag with the
Mhm.
the ponytails,
Yeah.
the plaits. So for her to come out with that video with Tyrese, it kind of just I thought we had a stud who
Mhm.
would represent us as a whole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's hard.
Yeah.
There's another one, MIA.
Mhm.
She doesn't get a lot of props like she should,
Mhm.
and she's the one that I feel like was thorough with it. Dej Loaf, everyone thought she was a stud,
Mhm.
but come to find out, she's, that's what sold. That was the image that sold at the
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she was still a person. She was still who she was,
Mhm.
So I feel like I will be that individual that's going to stay myself, and I'm not going to change up or switch up because that's what sells. Sex sells.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that's what sells. A lot of
Mhm.
times, people don't want to see a stud
A
on
lot of time it's up to the
covers.
labels too. The label.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
You
this
know
is
what they want.
2022. It's a new day and age.
Yeah.
We're seeing homosexuality almost everywhere. I mean, now we're
Yes.
seeing it in commercials,
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah,
schools,
it's good.
cartoons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different era.
Yes, it
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's in fact it's Gay Pride Month along with
Yes.
Black Music Month
Absolutely.
as well.
Is that what
So,
happened on BET?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So Nikki and I we're chopping it up this morning. I don't know. Now did you see BET last night, Blair?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it so transparent.
Uh-huh.
I did watch a little bit of it,
Mhm.
but I think that these days entertainment isn't what entertainment used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
Not at all.
As far as, I mean, let's take it back. Michael Jackson, he was an entertainer. Okay. Let's see. Janet Jackson, she is an entertainer.
Mhm.
You really got some of the best of her.
Shout
you
out
would
to
never
Tasha
catch
Howard.
the vocals off, or you know what I mean.
Mhm.
It's just a lot of things that are going on that are really bringing to light, like, are these real artists? Are they really singing?
Yeah.
Are they really capable of the things that we hear on the radio?
Right.
I want that same energy when I go to a concert.
Yes.
I want to be
Mhm.
able to know that it's you and it's not something that's being
Milli Vanilli.
altered.
Yeah.
But even if it is, you should be able to capture that sound when you
Mhm.
perform. You
Absolutely.
shouldn't go out there not knowing
that you're not gonna sound exactly how your record is, because that's
Right.
gonna change the perspective of you as an artist.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, well, what's going on with that? You know what I mean? So
Right.
I try to really stay away from the Pro Tools and Auto Tunes and all of
Yeah.
that. I try to
yeah.
stay natural.
Okay.
Well, the reason I asked the question is because that little section, I think, is his name Billy Porter, the guy that did his thing last night that had the
The little golf balls at the top
golf
of his
balls or
shoulders
something, and with his,
with the cape over it.
even I was uncomfortable with
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
was a little uncomfortable with that. Nikki, did you see it, Nikki?
Are you talking about Nas X?
No, it wasn't
No,
Nas X. It was an
no.
older cat. He's in the queer community, is what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah, he's
And,
a queer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just outed himself recently too,
That's-
like
that's-
over the past 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, he looked like he had on the comforters from the jailhouse.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
That was his outfit. He had on the jailhouse covers, the wool,
Oh,
the wool
wow.
ones, the wool.
Yeah.
And it was, it was hot out there. It was hot in California.
yeah,
But he had on the whole wool get down, and they had the whole RuPaul situation going on, and it's fine. We understand. We get it. We
Yeah.
get it. Okay, so maybe now that you said that, maybe it's because it's Pride Month, but I feel like Lizzo
Right.
did her thing. She had everybody come out. Those who were there, who were not, everybody came together in one setting. We didn't need the whole cabaret.
Shirley said I can't. Yeah, but
had
you're
a
right.
whole
She did her thing. She did her
Mhm.
thing. She did her thing, and I think it's. But you gotta be. You gotta be. See, now they just don't give a doggone.
Mm-mm.
You gotta be. You can't just put all this stuff in everybody's face like that.
Yeah, especially when you have children watching. I mean, you should allow them to grow up to be who they want to be, but not by watching
Not by
television
force,
and
Right.
seeing this
influence.
person wear this, and because they're going to question that. That's why they didn't have it back then.
Yeah.
You know what I
They don't
mean?
want
So
their children to be
yeah, you don't
exposed
want to be
certain
exposed to things
elements, you know?
exactly, and it was every bit of obvious.
Yeah, and I am a part of the LGBT plus
Mhm.
community.
Me as well.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to my LGBTQ.
Absolutely, but I just think it's a way to do it.
Yeah.
It's a way to do it. Everybody doesn't accept that.
No,
Right.
and you have
So-
to be mindful and considerate of their feelings
You
as
you,
well.
you
That's
do
true.
you do
Absolutely.
That's
you do
true.
just like the public affection. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm old school, so maybe I'm looking
No,
at it.
I
in a
know my
different
dad
No.
is old school, so I know.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Okay, so shout out to Shelly. I
Hey,
see you
Shell,
out there,
Shell.
Valencia.
Hi, Valencia.
Petty Wap, what up, Petty?
Yes, Satur. Shantasia Howard, that's my
Okay.
niece.
Okay, hello.
Yeah,
hello.
thank y'all for joining in.
Yes,
and if you all
yes.
like to comment on this situation here, feel free to. But yeah, that was
That was part of the BET awards that we were talking about.
yes.
It
And
was
what y'all
a-
think of P Diddy?
Okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
You ready? You want to go first? Because I can go there.
You can go there.
Okay, listen. Here's the thing. If I'm a marijuana distributor and I create my own stuff,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be high. all
yeah.
the- Okay.
So you think he drunk?
P
He was
Diddy
drunk?
had too much damn Ciroc. Is what it was. He either got him and his mom. I love them to pieces, but they was both on the same stuff.
Yeah,
Okay. They were both on the same thing. I love P Diddy. You hear me?
yeah.
But that fool he didn't talk about everything, and then turned around and told them, "Don't take that off. I'm not through talking yet. Now, if I'm messing with commercials, I got it. I pay for
He
it.
said, I'll
Cool."
pay for it.
So
yeah.
that's big. You
Yeah.
gonna pay for commercials for BET on
Definitely.
the awards?
Kanye West.
Okay.
No comment. You
Um,
he's doing this thing.
you
You know,
know-
he's staying headstrong because he's going through a lot. And a lot of
Okay.
people don't understand that. Like
Okay.
that's one of the things. Everyone is human. No matter
Yeah.
what is going on in the world, no matter
Right.
how much money you making
Right.
in this world, he's still
You're going
human.
through something.
And he's going through a lot. You know?
Yeah.
I just feel like
I
when you're
just pray
going through
for
things
him.
like that, you gotta just kind of stay at home.
Yeah, you
Stay
gotta
away
stay
from
at
people
home.
because you don't want to
Absolutely.
bring that energy out to other
Yeah.
people. So I love Kanye West. I
Right,
still do.
right.
I love Kanye West. I love Pete. I love them all. But my point is, when you have situations like that, it's best to keep that energy to yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you come out, people are looking at you like, so what happened?
Right.
I'm just curious to know.
Yeah.
Why did you come out in that hot sweatsuit? They was talking about how hot it was outside.
Yeah.
And then you have a whole scarf over your whole face, and then you put eyeglasses on,
Yeah.
and it's nighttime, and then you got a whole baseball cap over the top of it, and you can see him talking through the stocking cap. Okay, and he had gloves on like he just got off the motorcycle. My thing is this:
And a
was he
jacket.
hiding from the wind? What was it that
He
had him
was
cover his?
probably hiding from, the whatever he going through,
Yeah, that,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If honestly, how many people would really know just off top looking that was him? Unless
And
you
nobody
see him
knew.
coming in.
Yeah,
So
nobody knew.
I think he was really just trying to avoid that
Having to make that
conversation, those
contact.
conversations,
Yeah.
over and over and over again through the night.
yes.
So it was
yes.
kind of like a shield to get him through the situation because he wanted to be there and be a part of it because he's still, he's a big influence on hip hop.
Yeah.
Well, he
So-
looked like Blanket.
Yeah,
Blanket. He had covered up everything. We couldn't see. I had to really listen to his voice and know who
Did he
was.
have on gloves too?
He had on motorcycle gloves.
Yeah, so he was been trying to be incognito.
Yeah.
Football clubs. There was football clubs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah.
I don't know.
Shout out
Was
Kanye
Kim there
West.
that night, or-
I don't
Kanye West
Was
is a
PD there?
brilliant musician, though. We can't take that from him.
cannot take it from him.
But like Blair said, he's going through something.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going.
We're
through
gonna pray for him. We're gonna keep him lifted.
Yeah, but I went back and looked at Lil Kim. What?
She looked like a whole plastic
Lil
fat
Kim
brat
is going
Barbie
through
doll.
surgeries, trying to fix surgeries on top of surgeries.
Oh my
She
goodness!
straight
But,
plastic.
it's like it all started from her nose being broken from a domestic violence issue.
Really?
And then after that, it just went down.
Went on down to
You
her
know,
butt and her
to her
hips.
butt.
And her lips
It
and her
really
face.
is an addiction.
Ooh.
It's an
Okay.
addiction.
I
mean,
love
if you
Blair.
look
Blair
around-
Blair protecting all the hip hop
If you
artists.
look around, it's an addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all appreciate
So,
Blair because she's
I'm just
protecting
saying.
all the artists, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we gotta we gotta understand that they're people, and we don't
They are
we
people.
don't know what they going through or what could trigger them to make them do the things that they do.
That's
But,
true.
Like I said, we are individuals.
Right.
Yeah.
But Lil Kim, we can't take away from Lil Kim. Then
Lil Kim is Lil Kim.
absolutely, she gonna always be Lil Kim. Shout
Yeah.
out Lil Kim. you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out
She
Lil
gonna
Kim.
always be Lil
But
Kim.
did you notice she didn't stay long?
No, and they had her. The lights were dim.
Yeah.
Because normally, lids are supposed to cling to the moisture of your
Yeah.
body, and it was sticking out like outside of a Barbie doll. When you dress a Barbie doll
She
and it's
looked-
stiff,
she looked-
that's what it
she
looked like.
false. She looked.
And
very
God
artificial.
bless her. God
We gonna
bless
pray
her.
for her that,
Yeah,
you
God
know,
bless her
'cause
too.
that is, I'm telling you, these young girls is wanting to get their bodies done and
Yeah,
enhance and
Yeah.
and it's dangerous.
Mhm.
It really
people
is.
are dying.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's just keep it real. Women, men too. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, that's true.
Men, women, they are dying from these surgeries.
Yes, they are.
because they
Yeah.
are not comfortable with the things that they have been created with. Now, don't get me wrong. I could understand there are some things where you might want to change a feature that has happened.
Right.
You could have been in
something
an
you may not
accident or something,
Mhm.
and something altered you, and you might want to change it. But I'm talking about these people where you still look good and you just want to fit in and join the wave and say
Right.
I did it.
Right.
And then a lot of times you're not really researching and really looking.
Yeah.
You're just looking for the best deal.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
You're looking for the cheaper deal. It's
Exactly.
just keep it real,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, and
because
I think-
everybody doesn't have that $500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Everybody
I
don't got it like
saw the
that.
girl that did a lot of these surgeries on American Gangster. They have a female version of American Gangster,
Mhm.
and she was making millions doing those surgeries. But Blair, that's the kind of situation you will be in once you make it in this business. So you
Yeah,
got to have tough
definite.
skin. Do you think you could take people just talking about you like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ.
There
Yeah.
we go.
And they killed him. They crucified him.
Mhm.
So I know that people are gonna talk. That's just how it is.
Okay.
That's how it's always gonna be.
So you'll be able to
I'll be able to handle it.
have people critique you without a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not a
because
big deal.
you'll be a public figure. So Blair, what drives you to keep going? what? I mean, you've been in this business for a minute. What keeps you going?
Oh man, my dad, my mom,
Your dad.
my
I love
brothers
your
and
dad.
sisters.
He is so
Yes.
supportive
You
of
know,
you.
absolutely. You know,
Always there. Every
Mhm.
time I see her.
you know, just the fact that there is a lot of things that go on in the world
Mhm.
that are not expressed because, I mean, let's keep it real. Music is feeding. I mean, excuse my language, but the stuff I hear is
Mhm.
just like they feeding kids to pop pills and do drugs.
Right.
I mean, you're turning
Mhm.
kids into addicts before they've even met adolescence.
Right.
You know, and it's just like we don't have that good, positive, motivating music like I heard when I was growing up. You know, when you was growing up,
Oh yeah,
you heard that
we had
that
Marvin
music
Gaye
that you
and
know.
Curtis Mayfield.
I mean, even with the hardcore rap, though, you know, even with the hardcore rap, it was still a message out of it. You know,
Yeah.
nowadays talking about raindrops, drop tops, and, you know, like
That's a
what
little
the,
bit.
you know,
I was already grown, married,
Yeah.
kids, and
like,
all
what's
that by the
go-
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess. Well, what I want to ask you about is the song "Red Rum."
Okay,
Wow, Red Rum. How is there such a thing?
red rum.
Yeah.
Well, red rum is basically if you flip it backwards,
Rum
it
red?
spells murder.
Oh.
If you flip red rum backwards, it spells murder. Okay.
Wow.
So
This girl is deep.
it's not just the liquor, you know, but alcohol has been a main influence on things that go on in the world and life and society. So
Mhm.
red rum is murder where I'm from, you know, both aspects of life, you know,
Mhm.
liquor, drugs, gang banging,
Mhm.
just even being not even necessarily active but affiliated, you know, that's basically where I got and drew it from.
So what is so are you rapping about murder in this song
Well,
or
basically, I'm rapping about every hood, every country, every city. You know, this murder where I'm from. As a young black person who's growing up, that's all I've seen.
yeah.
That's it. That's all I've seen. No matter where you go in the
Yeah.
world, that's all you see. It's
Yeah.
young men don't live to be 21.
Mhm.
You know, guilty by affiliation. People selling drugs, and you know, that's just how it is.
So
Yeah.
so you
You know
came
how
up
we
with
live. You know,
Yeah.
you know, people can relate to it. Literally, in LA, Pasadena, you go to lights, you will run into a rival, and depending on how cool is and how the movement is,
Mhm.
you might not make it home.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
red
true.
rum.
Where
That's
I'm, you know,
murder.
Yeah.
that's just real. I'm from
Yeah.
Pasadena, California. A lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people
pretty
know about
clever,
that.
though.
And
to
it,
come
and,
up with
and, and
that.
it was real, very active,
Yeah.
very busy in Pasadena. I'm from South Central,
Okay, yeah,
so it's
you know,
very
yeah,
very
definitely.
busy.
So I want to ask you guys, what's the difference between South Central and LA itself?
Well, South Central is the hood of LA.
Is it still
That's where the
LA?
riots. That's where the riots started. Right there, we lived right on 74th and Normandy,
Yeah.
and this was right on the corner, right in the intersection.
Mm-hmm.
The minute you come out, the riot started right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what the Rodney King. After
yeah,
the
that
Rodney
was what the
King.
Rodney
Yeah,
King.
my dad told
Mhm.
me about that. Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot,
So
yeah.
that's my neighborhood. You know.
Okay, but it's still
And
considered
LA.
LA.
it's considered LA.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's just
The hood
it's,
of LA.
it's like the hood of LA. So
Yeah,
what's
absolutely.
what's Compton?
that's
Compton
the
is a
hood.
hood.
That's the hood.
It's
of
another
Compton.
hood.
Okay, that's another
Now
hood.
you got nice, and I mean, anywhere you go, you have nice and you have
Right.
the bad. You know
Right.
what I
You
mean?
have
You
Ladera Heights.
yeah.
You know, you have Beverly Hills. You have different places like that are really nice. And then
It's
you
still
have
considered LA.
it's still considered LA.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, LA is
if
huge.
you ever notice when if you ask somebody, hey, where you from? When you say California, okay, you like, okay, well, what part of California?
Uh-huh.
It's a big state.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you come to Vegas, this is either Northtown, West Side,
Summerlin.
Yeah, I know.
Henderson,
Yeah, I
you know what I'm
know.
saying? But it's-
Henderson.
or Reno. That's the only other option you
Yeah.
got. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah.
Pasadena,
Which works for me.
Pasadena
Right.
is right
Yeah.
but then you got in Pasadena is hood.
Yeah,
But then
absolutely.
Altadena
Altadena
is
is hood, too.
but
But
they
have
got the
their-
big homes and the big,
Yes,
the big,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying,
See, I got-
bears coming up to your
Wow.
door and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, absolutely. They got the meadows up there because
Yeah.
I had a grandmother that lived in Pasadena and a grandmother that lived on Altadena Drive.
Okay.
Mm.
So I seen the best of both cities.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're
But
right next
don't get
door.
it twisted.
Yeah.
You know that city will eat you up and
Yeah.
swallow you.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
will.
Well, that I've realized. I know a lot of people from LA,
Yeah.
so I hear a lot of stories. So I just wondered about that because I know last week we were saying we were talking to Cream and we were saying you from LA, and then you said South Central. I said I'm gonna ask her, what that's about.
Yeah.
So
you even got Watts too. You know.
Yeah, you
yeah,
got more.
Watts. Yeah, yeah.
And you
know,
got different sections of
you got
Watts.
everybody that's
You
different.
know,
Yeah.
you got the 20s.
Yep.
With the old big old homes with the the cracks in the floor when you walk it.
Right.
The big old country
That-
looking
that-
homes.
That ancient.
Yeah, you can hear the doors closing and all kind of
historical.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So y'all, we got to get to some music here. We
Okay.
ready to hear this Red Rum song.
Right.
Now that we know a little bit about it, that was really clever, murder, for you to come in. So how did you break it up? I mean, like,
So it was like, all right, I had a friend,
uh-huh.
rest his soul. He ended up getting murdered. To me, I feel like because he moved very articulately, with anything he did, and he used to be a flocker. A flocker, if a lot of people don't know what that is,
What
go
is
up
it?
in people's houses and take things that was not his.
Oh, that's a
Now,
flocker.
that's a flocker. Like I told him a long time ago, you need to stop that, because you don't never know, someone may be in the house and the right to defend themselves.
Mhm.
Yes.
So long story short, he ends up getting shot one time, one shot to the chest, and he ends up passing away. So
From doing this
from
flocker
doing his
thing.
flocking,
Mhm.
so that just kind of inspired me, Red Rum. A lot, like I said, Red Rum is a lot more of a concept of it's murder where I'm from, period.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean gang violence. I mean, this is all different kinds of influences:
Mhm.
drugs, gang violence, flocking.
Mhm.
It's a lot of things that you can do to end up in a situation where you're either in jail or in a penitentiary, in and out constantly, or in a grave, or
Right.
causing a domino effect. It's a lot of things that Red Rum means. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
All right, so y'all, we gonna hear it. This is Red Rum by my girl, Young Blair, in the studio tonight, live right here with Nikki and I. So
Yeah,
let's hear it.
yeah.
Red Rum.
Let's go.
Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum, murder where we from. Nigga from the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Red rum, murder where we from. When the young nigga don't live at 21. Red rum, murder where we from. Nigga in the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Red rum, murder where we from. When the young nigga don't live at 21. Another day, another dollar, another nigga dead. Fresh gunshot wound to his fucking head. Right hand man found, got he turned fed. None nigga in the ball game, stay in shit. He ain't speaking with no loose lips, bumping his gums. In the back of his mind, you just day would come. Yeah, he kept it automatic in his deep clips. But when that day came, niggas said it didn't do shit. Nigga hit him with a sniper, he ain't see it coming. Before his body hit the ground, you see niggas running. Another cold case, they leaving no trace. Another 48 hours went to waste. They got no leads, no suspects. They got another 187 that's in progress. This shit don't ever end, it don't ever stop. That's why I keep it fully loaded and always got bro. Murder where I'm from, nigga from the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Rare, murder where I'm from. When the young nigga don't live at 21. Rare, murder where I'm from. Nigga from the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Rare, murder where I'm from. When the young nigga don't live at 21.
Whether you banging or you hanging, straight bullets ain't got no name. When you be out there on the block, you people shit getting hot. When you serving up the spot, you watching out for the cops. Prepare for all the ops, young nigga ain't getting got. No, not by no pigs, not by no sticker kids. You niggas know what it is, we getting it how we live. Cause in these streets it's all about survival. You go too lights, might run into your rival. Red rum, where I'm from, nigga from the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Red rum, where I'm from, when the young nigga don't live 21. Red rum, where I'm from, nigga from the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Red rum, where I'm from, when the young nigga don't live 21. Might be my last, so reaching never step calculated. Out on this concrete hard times, keep me motivated. 21 for 6 days, streets didn't make it. One shot to the chest is when it's always taken. They say the good die young, that's true fact, no debating. But when we meet again, see you at the gates waiting. Still can't believe you gone, your spirit still live on. Through me, my nigga Trees, rest in peace. Red rum, murder where I'm from, nigga from the turf, nigga better pack. Red rum, murder where I'm from, when a young nigga don't live at 21. Red rum, murder where I'm from, nigga from the turf, nigga better pack a gun. Red rum, murder where I'm from, when a young nigga don't live. One. Red rum, murder where I'm from. 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 Red rum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't listen to the lyrics Friday night. I listened to them tonight. So that's deep. And your father just told me during the break that Red Rum was a rapper.
Yeah, from Compton.
Yes.
He came out with that Paru song.
Yeah, yeah. So is this what most hip hop artists your age are talking about?
I mean, you got to think we grew up in that era, so
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, we
deep.
are products of our environment.
Yeah.
You know, whether, I mean, like I said, I know of people who grow up, they got the best upbringing. You know,
Mhm.
they don't have any influences of that lifestyle, but you know, people get curious. People want to venture out and try and do their own thing, and a lot of times they don't have to. They don't have to resolve into being a part of the gangs and all of that. But a lot of us don't have a choice. We grown up, we born into it.
You're born into
You
it,
know?
and you've seen it, and
you
it's just a
lived
part
it,
of your life.
it's a
So
part of
would you consider this trap, West Coast trap?
Absolutely. West Coast gangster trap music,
Okay,
you know.
Okay.
Because it's gangster. You know?
yeah, it's definitely gangster. So now, are you going to be able to live up to this?
What do you mean?
Your lyrics. I mean,
Absolutely. Red Rum is murder where you from. It's my life, you know.
Yeah.
My best friend did not live. He only lived for 6 days.
Yeah.
He was shot in the chest. That's when his soul was taken. I know of stories where people snitch and they end up dead. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
These are the different experiences
facts.
that I've seen. You know, so living up to it, I wrote it.
Yeah.
I wrote it. You know.
This really amazed me. I grew up in Daytona Beach, Florida, where the world's most famous beach is majority white folk.
Right.
You know, we had the ghettos and we had all of the violence. It's a lot worse now, but some of the things that you guys are talking about, I never knew anything about.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, not to say that I didn't grow up in the ghetto and, deprived and poverty and things like that. I just wasn't aware of any of this kind of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really refreshing to talk to somebody that really knows about it and lived it.
Yes.
And can really so do you write about anything else?
I write about love. I write about a lot of stuff, actually. I write about God, about giving your life to Him and standing fast. You know, I write about love. I write about peace. I write about haters. You know, I write about any emotion that I'm going through, because at the end of the day, I want my music to reflect a part of me. And I want to be as transparent and as open as possible.
Mhm.
You know, I don't want to just be faking the funk. You know,
Right.
that's what a lot of people do.
A lot of
to
people do.
appease,
Yeah, they
you know,
do.
it's
Yeah.
a persona. You know
Well,
what
they
I'm
said
saying?
Kanye was, you know, he grew up in a very nice area in Chicago,
Right.
but yet he talk about, you know,
That's
stuff.
because he projected himself and involved himself around a lot of people who were indulging in that lifestyle.
So
You
he
know what
kind
I'm
of,
saying? So I mean, it's not a personal experience, but at the end of the day, like a lot of people wouldn't even understand if I said I've been in and out of hospitals my whole life. You know, they would think that I had an element to myself, but no, literally, I've been in and out of hospitals my whole life dealing with my father. You know, in and out the hospital. You know, he's paralyzed from the waist down. So you have to kind of think of it like that. You know, just because I haven't physically, I'm not the person who's been in and out the
gotcha.
hospital.
But you've been
But I've
around
been
it.
around it.
Yeah.
I've influenced. You know, I've experienced it. I've gone through it, and a lot of times people can't articulate and tell that part of their life. You know, so sometimes people gotta say it for them.
Yeah.
A lot of people can relate to certain things like that. You have to relate to the people. That's what music's about. You don't want to hear nothing that you really can't relate to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, or you wanna be able to relate to, or you wanna
Right.
learn about.
Right. Exactly.
So you mentioned your father. You have a great support system.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
noticed when you performing Friday night, they were right there for you, filming, taking pictures, yelling for you, and you really need that. So what do they think about what you write about?
Well, honestly, they don't really tell me much. They like it, you know. It's sometimes a surprise. Like, okay,
Like, how does she know about
like,
that?
how does
What did
she,
you know about that?
But
Right.
you know, but a lot of times that's how it is. You know, we all have our moments where our parents learn stuff about us later on down the line.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, he's very transparent too. You know,
Yeah.
he's always allowed me to be myself. You know,
Well, that's good.
That's the best
So,
part.
More parents need,
Yeah,
need
that's
to do
the best
that.
part.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
he's always allowed me to just be, just speak my mind and don't be afraid and you know. So
Well, you're never at a loss for words.
yeah, I try not to be, you know,
Yeah.
because to me, when you speak and when you open your mouth, you have to really be thinking about what you're gonna say,
Yes.
especially when you're around important people, and even when you're not around important people, you still have to make sure that what you say makes sense, and people ain't gonna be like, "Hey, she crazy,"
Right.
she don't know what she's talking about. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I always try to make sure that what I say, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That it's as thorough and real as possible. That's
Yeah. So you don't have your dad or any family going, girl,
yeah. Like,
don't be writing about that. What
right,
you
don't be
talking about?
yeah.
What you know about this?
Right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. So they kind of let you be. Well, you know, I think there's a area for you, really. You know, being female and able to articulate some of this stuff that's happened. Let's talk to Patricia Al-Shabazz, who's an evangelist. I know you. How you feeling about this conversation tonight? Pat Al-Shabazz, Misty Pettiford is in there. Shelley, we see you still hanging in there with us. If y'all have any questions, you know, feel free. I will ask young Blair for you.
For sure.
Yeah, young Blair.
I will answer if I have an answer. You know?
Yeah, you're a mature long. You've been through some stuff.
Yeah, you know, that's just life. You know, that's
Yeah.
what everyone. I mean, we all go through, and you know, what's crazy is we can all go through something. Literally,
Yeah.
We can be in the same room going through the same thing, but we'll all perceive and get something out of it differently.
Yeah.
Because we are all still individuals at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
we
might
all
I might
interpret
not
things
get what you
differently.
get out of it. You
Right.
might not get what I get out of it, but at
Right.
the end of the day, we still have that in common. That we did go
Absolutely.
through that experience. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do,
Oh man, I see
do you
myself.
see yourself in this business?
Oh,
do you?
absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like I see myself in this business in less than 5 years if I just keep motivating myself. Like I said, I'm still new developing artists. I still have a lot of different platforms that I need to put myself on because I haven't put myself on the YouTubes and the Spotify's.
Oh, you need to get
You know,
with that.
Come
I
on.
need to start putting my music on platforms and
Mhm.
shooting videos and giving people visuals.
What's holding you
of
up from that?
honestly, just life, reality, working. You know, I still have to be, 100% transparent with myself. You know, I
Mhm.
can't just be like, oh, I'm not gonna work for anybody. I'm just gonna go and pursue my.
No.
I still have rent. Okay,
Yeah, I
I still
never
have
believed in
gas,
that.
lights. You know,
Yes.
Yeah.
I still have to maintain my life. But now
Mhm.
I'm in a comfortable place in my life to where now I can pursue this. I can really start doing what I need to do because I have a good stable job. You know, I am
Yeah.
still human. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not.
And
I'm
it's
not a
lot of work,
superstar
too.
yet. You
It's a
know,
lot of
it
work in
is.
social media, big time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Streams,
yeah,
You really have to be
man.
Nikki,
devoted.
yeah,
You have to
Nikki is
know it,
deep
for
into that.
sure.
I
You
don't
have
see
to
how
know
she
it.
do it.
Yeah, I'm very deep into it. It's a lot of work. I believe God put aside for me to not be as busy doing hair that I normally would be so booked at, because He already knows what I can handle, and that would be a lot to be consistent on doing hair. God has blessed me to where I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
All my bills, rent, everything is taken care of. So
Mhm.
now I can focus more because you're gonna take one or the other.
Yep.
It's a lot of work in the social
It
media.
is. It
That's a
is.
whole nother 24-hour job. You're
Yeah.
on it around the clock.
Yeah, I would need somebody to do that for me. I don't think I would
Definitely.
have the
Right.
patience.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean,
I barely can get on there and do what I do now without
Mhm.
getting distracted. And one thing about it, when you go on social media, you go on there for one thing and you end up
You-
doing 5 or
Man.
10 different
Man.
things.
you end
Man.
up looking up and the sun done went down.
Oh my
Your hand
God.
done started cramping up from the
Oh,
scroll. You
Lord.
don't have to switch
I mean, it's like,
arms. You
dang,
know what I'm
It's worse
saying?
than going to the casino.
Man,
You go to
yeah.
the casino
really
thinking you're
is.
gonna be in there for an hour and end up out of there the next morning.
I
Like,
came
oh,
on here to do a
yeah,
promo,
I
and here
came
I am, all
yeah.
in the emails
Yeah.
and following
Mhm.
links, and
Yes.
so I'm just
It's a
not a
lot.
person that's that focused.
Right.
You know, I can easily be distracted
Mhm.
anyway.
Mhm.
So yeah. So we
difficult.
got another song that's coming up now. This is what attracted me to you was this song. It's called Early Morn. Now, Early Morn is more of it doesn't talk so much about murder and gangs and stuff like that. It talks about, it's more motivational, correct?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, like I said, that's with anybody. We have multiple sides of our lives and how
Right.
we live. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is the more of, we gotta survive to, how can I say, to maintain. We have to try and get out there every morning and do something, because if we do nothing, we are gonna have nothing. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
find yourself in a rut.
Yeah,
And how
absolutely.
difficult is that to crawl out
Man,
of sometimes?
You gotta just
You-
wake up and go get it.
Yeah, you have to stay motivated.
Absolutely.
You have to stay motivated. So this is what this song is about. It's called Early Morn. It's not early morning, it's early morn.
Okay.
Now you can get this one on Spotify, right?
It's on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
And
You can
it
get
is
this on.
YUNG
Yeah, YUNG. Yeah, I had to.
BLAIR.
Yeah. Natrell was telling me he was working out to this morning. So
Yeah, man, I work out to it too. Hey, it's, believe it or not, it's my alarm clock in the morning to go to
Really?
work. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out,
yeah.
I'm trying to get it, every morning. It don't matter. And I'm up at 4:30 in the morning to go get it too.
Wow.
There you
And,
go.
and I
You
wrote this
go,
song,
girl.
mind you, I want to say like almost 8.5 years ago.
I know it's been.
Wow.
I know it's been at least 5 because this was the first
Yeah.
song I heard from you.
Yeah. See, I had it for about 4, and then when I met you, then that's when I started really,
Getting
shout
into
out to
it.
Larry Jones and my homeboy Verge,
Yeah.
that made the change.
Yeah, that
chain
that
links,
antenna
you
is
know what
all
I'm
over the
saying?
place.
So, yeah, but I'm glad that he's in a better space.
Yeah, I hear that he is. I hear that he's definitely in a better space.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all, let's get it. This one is called Early Morn. We're gonna listen to this one and we'll be right back with Young Blair.
When I wake up in the morning, when I wake up in the morning,
When I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping, slacking, lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money, my money on my mind. Said my money, my money on my mind. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping, slacking, lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money, my money on my mind. Said my money, my money on my mind. Hey, gotta wake up early. I want this bright and early. About that 4:30. On the block, I'm getting it early. I be working non-stop. I be working round the clock. Cause you know we're getting money, man. This shit don't stop. Hustle hard every day. Cause I'm trying to make a way. Get this money, stack it up. Tell them bitches back it up. Cause I got to get this paper. Ain't riding in a scraper. Cause a nigga like me, yeah, I'm a paper chaser. When I wake up in the morning, man, I'm out trying to get it. I ain't sleeping second lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money on my mind. Said my money, my money on my mind. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping second lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money, my money on my mind. Said my money, my money on my mind. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping second lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money, my money on my mind. Say my money, my money on my mind. Hey, my feet hit the floor, that I'm out the door, and I stay on the go. Cause this money gotta get more, gotta stack up my shit, got to get on my job. Let these motherfuckers know that this green is gonna solve every problem that I've had, and I left it in the past. Now it's time for me to sell these motherfuckers. This is cash. Tell them kiss my ass. Kiss a nigga moving fast. I'm chasing after cash. Niggas on blast. Got to get this dope, and niggas know that I'ma go. And when I spit this shit, I'm gonna make sure that this shit blow. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping, slacking, lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money, my money on my mind. Said my money, my money on my mind. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just out here trying to get it. Ain't no sleeping, slacking, lacking. Now my nigga, I'm out here getting it. Cause my money, my money on my mind. Said my money, my money on my mind. Hey.
Yeah, Shelly
What?
Hickson. Now Shelly Hickson is a jazz R&B singer. She plays the saxophone, and you know what she said?
What she said?
Nice rap.
Yes,
Oh,
it
thank
is.
you.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. I appreciate
Nice
it.
rap.
Yes.
Thank
If you
you,
get
thank
that
you.
from a jazz R&B singer,
Yeah.
you're doing all right.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Hey
Yeah.
Shelly, thank you for
Yes,
stopping
yes.
in, Miss Shelly Hickson Squirrel.
Yes.
Yes,
I
yes.
will be working out.
Yes. So I gotta make sure that people know that they can get that bad boy on iCloud, right? I mean SoundCloud.
Don't worry, it's
iCloud.
gonna be on a lot of more platforms.
Yes.
So I'll
That
be
make you
able
wanna-
to just go with the. You can find me on Spotify, Instagram.
There
you
you
know
go.
what I mean?
Yeah, get
I want
it.
to be able to get
And
the people
that one song,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can get you known around the world. That
Yes,
one
absolutely.
Exactly.
song.
Yes.
Because it's that's where everybody's mind is. I look
Yeah.
at the people. When I was coming up, I was ambitious, but it wasn't a lot of people that were like that. Now these kids, everybody trying to get
Especially
that
after
paper.
that pandemic.
Yes,
That was epic.
Yes.
That was real serious.
Yeah,
So
everybody.
now it's really, and everybody then bounce back from PPP. Shout out to everybody who how
Yeah.
that is. You spending
Yeah.
that money and all of a sudden
It
it's
disappeared.
gone. It's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you gotta snap back to reality when you done spent your your PPP on
Yeah.
some lavish lifestyle. Now
Yeah.
you can't keep up with it.
No, because
Yeah.
now
You know,
the rent is $2,000 a
man,
month.
right.
Yeah.
Gas
You
is $10
and you
a
wonder
gallon.
why,
That's
but you
right.
wonder why
Yeah.
it's like that. They
Mhm.
trust me, they getting their money back. Everybody who was
Mhm.
getting that
That's
unemployment,
true.
that PPP, and all them loans,
That's
trust
true.
me, they getting
Yeah.
their money back.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
And
Well,
we
it make me
suffering.
want to pump some iron.
Yeah.
Okay. it make me want to pump some pounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I dance for, you know what I'm saying? I dance for my workout, but I'm ready to go to the gym and hit some iron.
Yeah. I love
Shoot.
that. I love that song.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Thank
So
you. I
I've been
appreciate it.
listening to it. It's been on my playlist for years.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you keep giving it to us like that, Tom boy.
Y'all hear how she say
Definitely.
money?
Yeah.
Money.
money,
Yeah.
my money on my mind.
I know that's right.
You gotta
That's
feel it.
way back in
Money.
Snoop Dogg
That's
day.
it.
I
Way
mean,
back
this
in
is my
Snoop Dogg's day.
influences growing up. You know, I'm from the
Yes.
West Coast. I had
Hey.
Snoop, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E. I
Yeah.
had
Ice Cube.
Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Yeah.
Ice Cube. I had Mac 10. I had the East Side
Tupac.
Boys.
Man.
You know, I had Goldilocks. I had
Mhm.
mainly
You
Tupac.
had 'em
that
all.
was my
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah, I had a Masterpiece 69 Boys.
See, we had Master P
we were
too.
shaking that
We had
booty.
Juvenile.
Cash
we
Money
had
Records.
Hot Boys. You know, we had Baby. You feel me? But
Yeah, so
Cash
you know, depends
Mac-
on where you grew
Mac
up.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
had
y'all
all
had
of
all
them.
of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, Sugar
Juvenile
Free.
performed
Sugar
yesterday.
Free.
DJ Quick,
There
I
you
love
go. You
them,
can't
man.
go
They
wrong
done
with
shot-
Sugar
They
Free
done
and
taught
DJ
me all
Quick.
about the game.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? You listen to that track, you gonna definitely like something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they straight true to the game and what they
True to
do.
the
I remember
game all
them
day
being
long.
on Soul Train, one of my favorite shows, and DJ they did the gangster walk, but they called it the Crip walk. And Quick said, "Excuse me,
No.
we don't say Crip over here.
Period.
So
We
he's
don't
a
say
he's
Crip over
a
He's a blood.
He's a blood.
Oh
huh?
yeah, and he repped to the
See, all that
fullest.
kind of stuff just intrigues me
Yeah.
because you know.
I mean, now we can talk about it because
Yeah.
he kick it with Snoop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
At the
It's,
end of
it's
the
no
day.
kind of that's already been ceased. But at that
Yeah.
time, he was offended. Like, hold on, fool. Do you see any blue over here?
Yeah, man. And
You
y'all
gotta-
grew
you
up
gotta tread
around that
lightly
stuff.
Yeah.
That's
about that
cold.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. I had to learn about it after I moved out here on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Blair, what's next for you, babe?
Well, I'm gonna just keep on coming out with hits and
Yeah.
keep on, pushing it and keep on performing. And,
Yeah.
just stay active and put myself on better platforms as far as getting my music out there. And
Right.
just go for what I know.
Yeah. So
And just
every
keep the
time you
faith.
get the opportunity, perform.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Every
perform.
time you can get in front of people, do so.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
So stay up with the trail because he's getting ready to start an artist epidemic joint.
Okay,
You know,
cool.
it's
I'm
gonna be
with it.
dope.
Yes.
I'm with
Yeah,
it.
and I think he's doing that like once a month or something.
Cool. I'm
Yeah,
down.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good for me.
That's
That works
what's
for
up.
me. That
Yeah,
works
just
for my
keep
work
it-
schedule. That
yeah,
works
yeah.
for me.
busy.
Because it's crazy is I told my bosses, coming on to the job,
Mhm.
hey, I do music. I'm an artist. I'm developing. So I may have to go out of town, travel a lot, do some shows.
Yeah.
This is my calling, my passion. And if you guys can't help and work with me and work through that, this isn't gonna be the company for me. So I'm
Okay.
blessed.
And you
I'm
told
so
them that?
blessed. Yes. I'm
Oh,
so blessed
Jesus.
that they were able to.
Girl, you got more balls than me.
I
Hey,
mean,
you gotta let
at
them
the end
know.
of the day, I have to let them know because for
Mhm.
one, I don't want to waste my time, and I
Yeah.
don't want to waste anybody
Yeah.
else's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
it is.
but that's
it
the
is
kind
something
of,
that I'm pursuing. So I don't want to have to fight a battle within
And
myself.
explain
you
this
know.
to them later.
Right.
But what
Yeah.
you do is you work around it as much as possible.
Absolutely.
And when you just can't, that's when you go to them
Yes,
and say, I
absolutely.
really, and they'll understand that.
Oh yeah,
Right.
most
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. It's not like, oh hey, yeah, this
Yeah.
no.
Right.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I have talked to them and let them know like, hey, I'm in the point in my career where I am gonna be open to traveling a lot and have shows
Mhm.
so that I can get myself out there because ultimately this is something my dream. This is what I want to pursue.
Yeah.
So my boss, he was considerate of that. He said, you know what? That's awesome. Anytime you need me to work with you, just let me know ahead of a time. And I want you to be able to pursue your career because
Yeah.
a lot of times that's what holds people back.
Exactly.
Is a job. You
Right.
worried about the realistic, but at the end of the day, you're suffering because you want to really ultimately pursue something else.
Mhm.
And it's a lot of conflict with that. But he
Yeah.
said, I don't want to be the reason you can't do something or
That's-
you feel like you can't.
Well, you
do
were
something.
blessed. You were
Absolutely.
Yes.
you were blessed in that aspect.
I thank
So
Jesus
tell
for that.
everybody how they can get a hold of you.
Well, you can look me up on Instagram, Young Blair, YUNG_BLAIR. You can look me up on SoundCloud again, Young Blair, YUNG BLAIR. Facebook, Young Blair, YUNGBLAIR.
Yeah.
You know, those are the only platform I have right now.
Well,
but
that's
like I
enough.
said,
All they got to do is Google you. That's what I tell people
Google
about
me.
me. Just Google me,
Yeah.
because by the time I go through all these, I get all
Yeah. All mine
Yeah.
is different.
yeah. So just Google
I
Miss
got
Nikki.
MZMIMS.
I know.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna get all on the same page
Yeah.
with my stuff, though.
Mhm.
So, but it's been a pleasure.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
Good.
Definitely been a
Thank you for
pleasure.
having me.
Good to have you.
Having you. Always good to see your father. He's always here
My
supporting
number
you.
one.
Yes,
Number
yes.
one
He's always
winner.
right there. We're supporting his girl. So are you the only child?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Unfortunately, I have a lot of brothers.
Oh, your daddy was
daddy is
busy.
busy.
No.
It wasn't your daddy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So how many
Awesome.
brothers and sisters?
So it's me, my older sister Valencia, my brother Damien, my brother Randy, my sister Georgina, and my little sister Donnell.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, you
That's
know.
not too bad.
The youngest is about to be 17.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about you had
Like
like
10.
13,
Yeah,
14
yeah.
kids.
Nah.
Sisters and brothers.
But you know what? My brother is my little sister just had her first 2 kids. My
Okay.
brother was he was a teen
The,
parent.
the 17-year-old?
No. No.
Oh,
I have 2 brothers.
Okay.
One is, I believe he's 29 now.
okay.
No, he's 30 now. He's a
Okay.
dirty 30, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are any of them into music?
My little brother is into music.
Okay.
He's, like I said, he'll be 17 this year. He's really into music, but he plays football. He's really good at
Oh,
football.
good for him.
He
good,
goes
good.
to Muir in Pasadena.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's really good at it too.
All right.
Good. So we looking forward to having you back. Want to see you on that stage once again.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah,
And you know I'm a holler when I got something for you. Now that this
Absolutely.
pandemic is over, we can get back out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, it's not over. Oh, wow. It
Yeah.
is by no means
No,
over.
it's not.
Right.
But a lot of people are vaccinated, and it's people aren't dying from it as
Right.
much now. So
Right.
So, but anyway, shout out to Taz.
My stepson
Mills.
is into music too, though.
Your what?
Well, he's not even my stepson. He's my son. I
Okay.
always address him like that. You know, he does music too.
Okay.
Married.
Oh,
Okay.
you married to a man?
No, to a woman.
Oh, to a woman, and she has a kid.
Yes, it's her son. But
Oh.
I've been in his life since he was 9. So
Oh, okay. And how old is he now?
he's about to be 17 as well.
Good
Oh,
job. That's a good
okay.
relationship.
All right. So you got a family to support
Oh,
you.
absolutely.
You can't be messing around out here in these
Oh,
streets.
no.
She is not available,
Hello.
ladies. She is not available.
I'm off limits. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
she
already
is-
taken. I've been that way for 8 years.
Okay, all
Good
right.
job.
Well, good. Stay that way.
Faithful. Happy.
Stay that way because this business will make you man.
Man, I'm already
Yeah.
knowing. I
Yeah.
see it all the time.
And it ain't nothing in them streets, baby.
Ain't
No.
nothing out there. Hey, the grass is not greener.
It
No,
is
it's not.
It's a little bit browner on the other side.
Yeah.
It's actually
yeah.
dark.
It's
It's
dying over there.
dusty.
Yeah, so you go ahead and keep your money on your mind.
Yeah.
I asked you that because I have a kid, and I actually had a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, so
See,
that's why I
wanna
was
do
like,
that.
yeah, you should.
I do.
You
I want to
should.
experience that once. in my life.
Yeah, that well, honey, you gonna have to because they ain't giving you no abortions no more.
Oh, I
they
don't need
not.
no abortion.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about doing the vitro. My mom is always telling me, you know, baby, if you don't want to have a baby yourself, you can always have a surrogate. There are a lot of women who want to have kids.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I
it's
said, well,
it's
that
a way
is
to
an
get it
option.
done.
She said, "Now, would you give your baby?" I said, "Mama, I'm not giving my first baby to nobody."
Nobody.
Right.
And
My
your
baby.
second one either.
You
Don't
not-
give your babies
you know,
away.
I'm not giving them.
I
But
had
wouldn't
5. I
mind-
give them
I
all
wouldn't
away.
mind helping to bless somebody.
Yeah, I had one.
I
and,
have 5.
but I
Y'all,
love her
they
to death.
all up for
Now, do you have
grabs.
platforms for young artists, like teenagers?
You know what? That's something that we're developing. That's one thing that I'm definitely interested in because coming up in the business, that's all I did was kids. I
Right.
managed a lot of kids, and when I
Okay.
was in the military, they were considered kids because they were like 18, 19 years old.
Right.
You know, I managed groups there, but yeah. So let's get together on that. But anyway, we got to get out of here, y'all.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. So Nikki, take us home.
Yes, listen. I love all of you for free. It don't cost a dime. Okay. Love on someone. Don't be hating out there. Y'all make us work harder. We're gonna be fabulous. You ain't gonna know what to do with us. Okay. So that being said, Peace out, and we will see you next Monday.
All right, we'll see you now.